Welcome back. I'm some guy you've never heard of, and these are the misadventures of Bryos Chillax. Hopefully we're done with the crush today. Alright, there shouldn't be anything left in the infirmary. I guess we're heading towards the hatchery then.
On my way.
Your future ends now.
I don't want to fight that one dude. I liked him. Oh well.
May it please, Mistra.
Oh, he's counterspelling. Well then let's all psionic backlash the counterspell. Oh, someone else was counterspelling. Okay then. I'm gonna waste a third level spell to counterspell a second. Hey.
Victory awaits.
Oh, nicely done, dude.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Alright, let me smite him.
On the move.
Alright, preserve life. You definitely are both of those things.
Well, so much for peace.
Caretaker's care. Acidic surfaces don't affect you and you are resistant to acid damage. Nice.
No traps, please.
Don't stand in the acid, people. Come on. I said don't stand in the acid.
Death can't have me. Not yet.
Boots I'm normally wearing. Oh, that's not really worth it anyway. Alright, yeah, I'll put these boots on then.
Something good here, I hope. No time to rest.
Oh, okay, so those things transport you into one of the cells. That's interesting. What are you doing? Don't go through this strange whatchamacallit. Another one? Uh,
God, that's awful. Watch how you go. There's a trap. Step carefully. There's a trap.
Large green egg with an uneven shell. You can see a vague outline of something within it.
I'm gonna pick it up gingerly and stow it in my pack.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Yet one that I didn't actually mind, because it took me back to where I wanted to be. Vaguely.
I'd like some time to talk.
An unhatched Githyanki egg should be the burden of a Vash, not a warrior, whether ascended or otherwise. And yet, I'm drawn to the warmth of it. A child of Gith and a servant of Vlaakith grows within. Keep it close. Perhaps in our care, it might yet hatch. Perhaps I might be the one to teach it of Vlaakith's protocols.
Maybe. I mean, I do feel bad about all the people we've killed here, but we did not start any of those fights, actually. Oh crap, I forgot to group us. Again.
Here we go.
Oh no, I figured that would have them catch up. Lame.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
You have to wait on another rest. Okay. Let's short rest then.
Suffice.
And go ahead and get your Raven back.
Proceeding.
One with the weave.
I get a level 3 back, Gale.
All right, what now?
I think I'm also gonna get a level 3 back.
Can't slow down.
Imperial
A long way to go still.
Alright, might as well go ahead and preserve life. Battle Heart.
Can't give up now. Never wanted the easy path. Let's see. Anything of use?
No, there doesn't seem to be a path this way. Yeah, there does. Oh, okay. This just takes us back up that way. Seriously, how do we head towards Moonrise from here? Maybe we don't? Maybe now that we're tougher we go back to the Underdark? Find a way through there?
Arskel Stockhold, Dawnmaster. From death, life.
I don't think we're finding anything else out this way. Alright, let's take another look around in this area.
Broken. Need to find another way.
Walk in the way of dawn, for Lathander cannot protect you where the light doth not reach.
Who there, wanderer? Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
Elminster Almar, the very pinnacle of wizardry. Is it an honor, sir?
Endure an hour's worth of exposition to my presence, and you may well come to consider a different sort of honorific with which to chronicle the occasion. But until then, your sentiment is well received.
Yes, yes, yes. Be that as it may, you said you came all this way on my behalf, did you not? For what purpose?
I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name, drank naught but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you would begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it?
Surely you could have conjured any feast you liked.
Alas, such luxuries require the beneficence of time. And time, as I'm sure our friend here will attest, is the very luxury of which we're all too bereft.
Oh, for the love of...
Well, this way then? To your camp. Oh, don't dawdle now, lad. You're the one who's in such a frightful hurry.
Oh, nigh on 13 centuries old and he still thinks with his stomach. We'd best follow and see if he's more disposed to speak plainly once it's stopped its grumbling.
Very well, I suppose I'm just curious as you are to hear what he has to say.
Wise choice. Better to indulge your curiosity than Elminster's appetite.
Yes, what a delightful wedge of old Arthurian that was. Doesn't do to parley on an empty stomach, you know. Makes one's words frivolous when they should be grave. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster.
Right. You see, well, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mistra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
You were sent here as an actual divine messenger.
Oh, Mistra's delicate feet are ill-suited for the hardships of the road.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mistra would consider... forgiveness?
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mistra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils.
If the goddess herself is aware, I wouldn't say no to some divine intervention.
The very purpose of my presence. In a roundabout sort of way. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mistra's belief that only you can.
Mistra is mistaken. I will be the Absolute's destroyer.
I doubt not your conviction, but Gale has an unnatural advantage.
The orb.
Precisely. Mistra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help. Or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
I'm surprised that Mistra demands such a sacrifice. This is hardly her way.
Glad it's not just me.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend, but such is Mistra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute, and for your sacrifice you will be redeemed. Such is Mistra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid. Meine hastra mistrariel, Italior, thras annas difra. It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
There's still a long journey ahead. We'll find another way.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the skies-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you.
Hey! And himself.
An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days.
I'd always imagined Elminster to be more imposing.
The Doddering Act is merely an illusion, one he's most adept at maintaining. Elminster is the most formidable wizard in the realms.
Yeah, I know.
In existence. For Mistra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left.
You're seriously considering doing what Elminster said?
Of course. He offered the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is find the right place and time, close my eyes, and let go. Then the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be righted, the absolute will be gone, and I along with it.
There's surely another way.
There was. I'm sure the goddess of magic and the greatest wizard who ever lived would have identified it. But alas, only one solution is offered. That remains ahead of us for now. The heart of the Absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating.
You're not blowing yourself up, Gale. I won't let you.
Let's save such certainty for the moment such a decision is upon us. You may feel differently once we know what we're truly up against.
Gale, I doubt that. I've come to consider you a friend, and friends don't let friends blow themselves up. I didn't realize that corpse would become a permanent fixture of the camp. A very interesting spot to have just left it. Well, I'm not in the best of shape.
Your desire?
Gale's got a few slots left at the moment.
I'm ready.
Shadowheart is tapped out. Oh, so is Lae'zel. Yeah, we're gonna rest before we continue on.
I'll give it a shot.
Look at the good boys running around. Yeah, we'll just use a supply pack this time.
I wonder what the next move is.
Well, your next move right this moment is to summon your raven.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
It's not bad looking. It's a little too similar to my armor, though. But these. No, I'm not going to wear just pants. That's not bad. I just I don't know, I'm self-conscious about my hairy arms. Oh, those are actually like these kinds of shoes. I thought they were just like actual like comfortable shoes. Oh well. Drop the corpses, Liesel. Thank you. Oh, go ahead and do your false life.
Looking ahead.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
I mean, he was, though. I don't know if he's still hanging around. He might be.
Salutations.
No one's stopped me yet.
Come on,
Breathe deep
skeletons.
and move.
Seek and you shall find me. Indubitably.
And then do your false life. And your mage armor. Alright, Liesel, if you could pick the corpses back up, I would appreciate it.
Securing.
What to do? Best be on my way. Good idea, I think.
Elminster. Even the Githyanki have heard tell of the Sage of Shadowdale. Some of his works have been translated to Tirsu. That doesn't mean his every word carries wisdom, however. Near as I can tell, Mystra demands Gale's faith, but holds no faith in him. Why else would she demand Gale sacrifice himself, and perhaps so many others? Does she not think he can destroy the Absolute with his own immense talents? Does she not know the mighty company that he keeps? Demanding Vlaakith may be, but she acts for the good of the Githyanki people. Mystra is concerned only for herself. Bah. Perhaps he'd find forgiveness in a fiery death. But I can't help but wonder why he'd want it at all.
can make parallels between your issues, your experiences with Blacketh as well, but still, the crash training room was illuminating. Are Gith instructors always so brutal?
My own Savage would never have threatened a youngling. A waste of time and energy. The pupils themselves culled the weak from their ranks. I myself felled 4 of my own classmates once Kalir had 100 times circled Tyrell.
That's incredible. I have no doubt they deserved it.
Of course. My people have no use for cowards. Every trainee that I slayed was either too weak to withstand the lessons, or was cocky enough to pick a fight they could never win. They underestimated me, so they paid the price. The Githyanki are only as powerful as their weakest warrior. Jaquith de Venzir, the termination of the frail, strengthens us.
Hatchery with a single egg. How many does a clutch usually contain?
Kalir's clutch held 3 dozen eggs, more or less. Though I've learned of creches that harbored 100.
A lot of eggs. Who does the laying? I'm curious about the logistics.
Shukiani. Githyanki chosen by Vlakith herself to bear young. The Queen assigns when and where they must lay, and how many eggs they must bear. The Shukiani pass their eggs in the material plane. In the astral, time barely passes. It is a meticulous process, carefully timed so that the eggs hatch at once.
Githyanki look quite humanoid. How did you evolve to lay eggs?
Humanoid. How I despise the term. Githyanki are quite superior to humans. Our
Okay, I won't argue with you there.
That Githyanki came to lay eggs after we escaped Illithid enslavement and took to the astral plane. It's an asexual process, a favorable change by any estimation. Hideous to imagine a life where I couldn't partake in the pleasures of sex without the looming threat of bearing children.
Alright, well, just wanted to check in and chat with you a bit. We should get going.
Can't afford to
Right,
stay.
Shadowheart. Now is the time for aid. That will be all for today. Thank you very much for tuning in. These have been the misadventures of Rios Chillax, and I am some guy you've never heard of.